Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're getting back to Bridgerton. This is season 1, episode 7. Had a little chuckle to myself because Daffers might be needing a doctor pretty soon.
Target was acquired.
Things probably went pretty well, so let's just hope everything works out for the new happy couple.
Oh, well, let's not forget the drama between Marina and Colin and Ben. I mean,
the dueling
look,
families.
there is a lot going on right now, and I cannot wait for this episode. Look, I want things to go good for everybody, but you know I love my scandals. Let's go.
This series has been just absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait to see what they're actually going to bring us in this episode, especially following up that last episode. So, Penultimate is here. Let's go! Previously.
Oh. She's crushing that thing.
Tickling the ivories.
Oh. Did I break your concentration?
Oh, shit. There's a door right there. Oh, we're doing this.
Oh, Jesus, they don't got clay pigeons, folks.
No.
Is he gonna shoot the piano?
He looks like he's with our guy from One Piece, Mihawk.
No, I know that's not Mihawk.
No, the
But I
guy
know
with the
what you-
hat.
Oh, the hat.
Yeah, the guy in the green with the hat.
Oh, the old neck crack.
All great TV couples go through this. Remember Walter and Skylar?
Circumstances are a little different here.
Yeah.
Oh, back at ends of the table.
Chopping's going to be super loud, too, and the forks on the table.
If my personal effects have yet been removed from the Duke's bedchamber.
Oh.
Oh.
I will allow no such thing.
Oh.
Should I really deliver the message, Your Grace?
You cannot believe I shall welcome you back into my bed after your lies and deception.
Oh.
For what other purpose could you possibly wish to detain me?
Because you are my wife.
It is customary for a wife to reside in her own bedchamber once the honeymoon is over.
Oh.
I will be kept informed as to the success of your conjugal endeavors.
I would never dream of concealing the truth of such important matters.
Oh,
Checkmate.
snap.
Checkmate.
Whistledown has just arrived.
Oh, the dirt sheets.
We must pack straight away.
Yes, Your Grace.
Oh.
Did she even read that yet?
She just looked right at it.
My brother seems to have been embroiled in scandal.
Oh, scandal.
I shall not let you out of my sight until we know whether you are with child.
There you go.
Please request that His Grace prepare his largest carriage. I shall require my space.
We're taking this Suburban.
She.
Oh.
Good luck, Simon.
I
Good luck.
shall require my space.
Oh, these families. It's going to be war.
Marina Thompson's, her engagement to Colin Bridgerton was nothing more than a sham.
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 Look at his hair, still just perfect, laying in bed like that. Oh.
Like the tars of the Thames, it also leaves a horrid smear on anyone nearby.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the dress shop.
This scandal could very well tarnish my debut, Mama. Perhaps we should delay my coming out altogether a few years.
Lovely day, is it not, Lady Richmond?
Oh. Ugh.
Whistledown.
I certainly never want to cross the woman. A word as good as gospel.
Yes.
Whistle.
Though perhaps
You
she can
know,
destroy
she
a
would hear a
reputation.
lot there.
She can restore one too.
Yep.
The fallen Miss Thompson can only hope she shall find a refuge.
I should be able to procure room if one were to make a sizable donation.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
But this is supposed to be a charitable organisation.
Even charity requires funds.
Nope.
Just put it on the plastic.
We have negative dollars.
All right, let's see how big this thing is.
You've arrived.
Oh, I thought it'd be a larger carriage.
No need to act the jailer. I shall not discover I'm with child within the next hour, shall I?
Just slams the door on.
Why can I not visit her?
Colin.
Listen to me, brother. That the ton devours every bit of Whistledown's on D is the only thing keeping this family from shame.
Here we go, folks. I know you've been asking for it.
Evening, everyone.
It's the Duchess.
Cursing the Bridgerton name for this.
We have all things in order, sister. We do not require your assistance.
Oh, well, that is simply not.
We do not. Me and Tudor do not.
Oh, once the Tons see that we still have the favour of the Duke and the Duchess, then the whispers may very well cease, and we shall go about our daily lives.
The whispers.
Or pretending that nothing is amiss is the perfect way to lure the ignorant into submission. Is it not, Mama?
Mama.
Oh.
She's learned a few things in her time away.
Queen is hosting a luncheon.
And the Duke and I can secure an invitation.
I'm so very glad this has all been settled on my behalf.
Oh. Talking like he wasn't even there.
Honestly, I was waiting for Tudor to walk in, not Daffers.
You really wanted to marry her.
I did.
And you are lucky to have learnt Miss Thompson's now instead of after your wedding day.
I know you must think me a fool, but my heart pays no heed to mere logic.
Oh.
Despite all reason otherwise.
Wow, he is still in love.
I know that madness well, but you cannot visit her.
Keep your distance.
Did something happen back at Cliveden?
If you really must speak with Miss Thompson, perhaps I can arrange a rendezvous. Chaperoned, obviously.
Chaperoned. My passions.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, he's gonna be. His poor friend is gonna take an ass whooping.
I presume you won't speak of what happened on your honeymoon.
Nothing happened on my honeymoon.
I would beg to differ.
I suggest you not try to imagine anything to do with my wife's feelings. Or actions for that matter.
Oh, look at that.
Marriage. There's not a bloody thing you can do about it.
I took a vow.
See what I mean?
To myself.
Fast learner, indeed.
Basically. Fast learner.
Do you know what it's like to take a vow to yourself?
Just staring at the ceiling, wide awake, can't sleep. It's the worst.
Oh, look who strolled in.
You were still awake?
Her face.
The Queen is holding a luncheon this week. We will need to attend with my brother to signal our support. Where have you been all night?
Out.
Is this truly what our marriage will be?
Well, you both need to reel it back in a little bit.
Communicate.
Not 3 weeks since we were wed, yet already you imagine me disloyal.
Is it such a wild imagining? We both know your reputation, Your Grace.
Ouch.
It is clear that you find there is nothing left in our marriage.
Nothing left. Is it what you believe?
We just need some communication.
That's all we need.
Just need communication.
Oh, well. Hey, all right then.
We just need to kiss and make up.
Right in the middle of saying we need communication, just skip all that.
Now, these two have a real problem with that.
No,
You know, they tend to get physical before they should maybe work things
Sometimes
out.
getting physical is what you need first, Quinn.
well.
It takes down the walls, like massively. Some of you would agree. I know you would.
Keeps that up, he's going to end up with twins.
I don't know that that's
Sure.
how that works.
You don't just keep adding?
Shall we go into the bedroom?
Oh, he's hesitant now.
Finish what we started?
Can I pull out again?
No.
Oh!
Oh, Jesus, dude.
What is to become of us?
If you are with child, then I shall stay and do my duty.
And if I'm
Do
not?
your duty.
Then we shall remain married in name only.
Oh.
This cannot happen. This will not happen. Do you understand me?
Oh, that was weird.
I understand that quite well.
if you would just tell her your story.
What the hell just happened?
See, now they're mad. Told you getting physical wouldn't work.
Why are those doors hinged like that? Did you see how those doors
well,
are hinged?
maybe it is normal for some.
I did.
Miss Thompson, thank you for joining us.
I did not realize I had a choice.
And I wish to avoid any further scandal attached to my family's name.
As a duchess.
What she wrote, it cannot be true.
But it is.
You said you loved me.
Colin, I hold you in the greatest esteem.
Esteem? You are a cruel woman indeed to stand here.
Oh, after the conversation she just had with Simon?
I did not come here to be shamed by you. You may think me a villain, but I did what I thought I must. You were the only man who offered me even a glimpse of happiness.
Lied to me, tried to trick me into a fraud of a marriage.
Well, there's that.
Yeah, there's that.
Well, the marriage wasn't a fraud. If you loved each other, there was just, things that were
Details.
omitted.
It was.
If you had simply come to me and told me of your situation, I would have married you without a second thought.
Holy shit. That's pretty big.
Oh.
But I see now that was all a lie.
Lies.
What a flip.
I mean, the family would have been like, no, you can't do this.
Tudor would have said, piss off.
After all, we don't want another scandal attached to your family name.
I mean, but the comparison between Colin and her and Simon and Daffers.
Carriage is waiting, Mum. We must prepare for the Queen's luncheon.
There's just so much bullshit going on here right now.
Hey, you wanted scandal.
I did.
Self-inflicted
So
scandal.
it's like when Dave asks for chaos and I ask for scandal. I should just shut up.
Then we wouldn't have a fantastic show, Dave.
That's right.
Embrace it. Enjoy it.
Do we ever think we're going to see what's-his-face again that he pounded in the alleyway?
Oh, I don't know.
Duchess, may I say how well you look?
Oh, you are too kind.
Is it not marvellous to be wed?
I have 100 guineas wagered on there being a Hastings heir within the year.
Oh.
Are you yet with child?
We have certainly been devoting our energies to the endeavor.
See to it that you do.
We've been focusing our energies.
Your duplicity comes so naturally.
I seem to have learned from the best.
Oh! Mom caught that one.
Oh, boy.
You must join me for another drawing lesson.
Drawing.
At least that is the excuse he gives for coming home with paint and all kinds of peculiar places.
The laugh. His laugh.
Come, I shall introduce you. No, thank you. I see my mother requires my presence. Good day.
No.
Eject. Eject. Get out of this conversation, he says.
Her Majesty requires an audience.
Oh, she wants information.
Oh, Eloise, you got this.
Better have some info on the dirt sheets.
Who is she?
Whistledown.
For having not yet uncovered her identity, but I was thinking, clearly not fast enough. Get me an answer. Your queen commands it.
Oh, Jesus. Let's pump the brakes, Queen, just a smidge.
So,
I mean, but I think that
you
was
have
talk
returned.
to a younger woman. Like it was like, hey, I'm serious, but not like super stern.
Your plan is working. I have heard nary a peep about Mr. Bridgerton's unfortunate entanglement with the Thompson girl.
Nary a peep.
Entanglement? Oh no! Oh no! they didn't.
I am hosting a party with the married ladies of the Tom, of which you are the newest member.
Oh, boy.
Oh wow!
Not awkward at all.
No. All the mumbling.
Oh, shit.
the audacity.
The audacity.
Has it been terrible at the house?
My mother swears we are ruined.
Lady Whistledown has gone too far this time. When we uncover Whistledown's identity, we will convince her to publish a retraction and restore your family's reputation. All will be well again, I promise you.
They're teasing that.
Think that Miss Thompson would take advantage of my kindness.
Oh, just throwing her under the bus.
You must believe. I had no idea of...
She's in save face mode.
Yeah,
Saving
she
face
is.
as much as she can. Oh, look at that scowl.
Ice cold.
Lady Featherington, I must ask you to leave.
Oh!
Invitation.
Not anymore.
You're 86th.
She just got kicked out of the party. Imagine getting your hair done up and all that, makeup, jewelry, and show up and they tell you to hit the bricks.
That should teach them. Judging not, lest we too be judged.
She's a great villain.
Simon's like,
yeah, why don't you try to go find Prince Vigilante?
Mama.
Something troubles you.
Clearly.
I am still your mother, and you can come to me when you need advice.
Oh, Mom, you forgot to tell me how babies are made.
You sent me out into the world no better than a fool.
Ouch.
If you had informed me about the things that were truly important, if I'd have known the truth, then perhaps
Oh, ouch.
Oh.
Daphne, it is the heat.
Oh,
right.
Better hope Whistledown
Duchess is quite
into
overcome.
this.
She ain't buying your shit for a second.
I'm pretty sure she heard at least 3/4 of that conversation.
But it's all your fault.
How could I have been at fault? I was not even there.
This guy.
The Duchess of Hastings. She is here.
I love it. Everyone's like this with... It's your fault. It's your fault.
Everybody loves dodging accountability on this episode.
But of course, if you've come to offer an explanation...
I require a word with Miss Thompson. Alone.
Off the record.
No chaperone?
I came here to apologize to you.
To me.
I misjudged you.
George was a soldier, but he was also gentle and kind. He was perfect.
Is perfect.
And not was a soldier.
What is Sir George's surname? Or do you know where he is stationed?
She's gonna find him.
I told it. I knew you.
Perhaps I could speak to him or her and have Sir George found.
Called it.
George does not want to be with me.
That's not true.
He's at fault here. Perhaps I can make him come back.
Those letters were all BS.
I'm quite capable of doing more than you think.
What if George is a nice guy and they just never got word?
We've seen it in other films where letters are withheld and romance is ruined. Just not everybody's seen them. It's a movie I'm quite passionate about.
Damn it, that was quick. I saw Iron Fist.
Iron Fist, yeah.
I'm not here to invest. I have a more lucrative proposition in mind. Say, for you and I to come to some arrangement.
He's going to take the dive.
As to the outcome of your next fight. You agree to throw your next match, and I'll make such a wager on your opponent that even half my winning will set you and your family up for life.
With what money? There you go. Throw it back at him. You start down that road, it's no good.
Well, let's think about it for a second.
Next thing you know, you're dropping passes and shaving points.
There's a reason your back
Can't
is
fight
dwindling,
forever, Mason
Mr.
Quinn.
Modric. You're a performer, a mere entertainment. You have a fighting spirit passed down by your father. Do you think he sought his freedom, or for his future son to become some exhausted fighter stumbling into the ring to put food on the table of his?
Oh.
Do not dare speak of my family.
I only mean to say I'm doing this for my family too.
Should have let off with that.
I merely ask that you have a think on it. At the very
Trying
least.
to give him a way out of fighting, huh?
At some point, you can't fight forever, Mason Quinn.
Do you back the sure thing or do you take a chance on yourself?
Collection of married ladies. I can only imagine the question.
Look at that staircase.
Your Grace?
Your Grace.
Nice to see you too. Oh boy, it's ladies' night.
Welcome to my den of iniquity.
Well, they party. This isn't a proper, uppity type meeting.
They're gonna let it rip.
And this is Kitty Langham.
The General's wife. Yes.
Well, one step closer.
Yep.
Let the Duchess in.
Are we about to get a drunk Daffers talking to Simon?
I don't know. Is she gonna take everybody's money?
Evening, Your Grace.
All right, let's see how the boys party.
It's funny meeting you here. I am.
So dull.
If you're not avoiding my company, then you won't mind if I join you for a drink?
So I've been pulling out the whole honeymoon, and then your sister throws me on my back.
Hey. Yeah. Oh, is she here?
Are they teasing? I think they're teasing.
Somebody that just reminds him of
Wait.
her.
Yep.
Nope.
Or he just fell in love. No, okay.
I should need a large glass.
He thought it was somebody else. Oh.
See the look Simon was giving him?
There is a soldier in service I'm hoping to find for a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think your husband might be able to assist me?
You will have to ask that of him yourself. He is so ready at home. It is quite the ideal situation to live a separate life to one's husband. I am afforded all the freedoms of
ideal,
and none of the burden of his company.
And what of your children?
All right.
It's difficult to miss someone you've never known.
Ouch.
Oh.
Pay me no heed. The Duke's company, I am sure, is anything but
If you are with
tea.
child, we've been consuming a lot of alcohol.
Perhaps the general will grant your response. It is not as if you are his wife.
Oh.
It's a fine color.
And there's these guys. Boring.
Sometimes nothing will do but a beer.
Would you just get to the point?
She is an unusually capable woman. She's not capable of fucking up this severely.
Oh.
Do you not ever get tired of pretending to be so perfect? It's exhausting just watching you.
Oh.
Trying to be a man of my word. I am trying to keep...
Oh, there it is.
What about your own reckless affairs? Are you still seeing that opera singer you believe no one knows about?
You judge me, yet you cannot possibly understand the responsibility of heading a family because you've never had one.
Oh.
What is most unfortunate is the fact that your father was so absent. He never gave you a proper example of how to lead a household.
Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh.
We went low.
We're going to be
Yeah,
throwing
he cut a
hands
little
here.
deep on that one.
You certainly make it look difficult.
Oh. Oh. Clap right back.
You cannot manage it, can you? Your responsibility. I wonder what would the former Viscount say.
Oh, here we go.
Are we really? Yeah, we're doing this.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Holy shit. It's a little brotherly love.
Yeah.
You know?
Brothers got to fight sometimes.
Holy shit. We actually see blood.
Yeah.
Dude spars with a sparring partner and nothing.
That's probably from the glass on the table.
Could be.
The fine crystal.
Fist. We'll do that to that face. Only glass.
A diamond.
Diamond.
Looks like Daffer's had a good night.
Here we go. It is happening. Drunk Daffers having a conversation with Simon.
Maybe they'll finally talk about each other's feelings and not yell at each other or go right to being physical.
In those outfits, that's why...
With 4 brothers, you cannot imagine the nasty cuts I've tended to over the years.
Way to belittle the
little scratch.
You got a little scratch here, Simon.
It always stings, doesn't it, folks? Always.
He was just tending to it.
Yeah. Well, it's when somebody else does it when it hurts. Would you two just friggin' talk for a change? Jeez.
Physical.
We're never going to solve anything.
Physicality didn't work last time, so...
No.
Why are you not doing soldiers?
Okay, here we go.
A child would be a blessing.
All right, let's do this. Let's have this talk.
Talk about your dad. Get it out.
Tell me why you are so adamant.
Because I swore a long time ago that I would
Here we
never
go.
sire a child.
Sire.
I do not understand.
My father cared more about the continuation of the Hastings line than anything in the world, more than me. And so I made a vow that the line would die with me.
It's out.
Yep.
Because of a vow.
To myself.
When you say
You
it
made
like
a vow
that.
to me, too. You told me that you could not have children. You did not tell me it was some token of revenge against a man who no longer walks this
I
earth.
swore to him on his deathbed.
And you betrayed me in our marriage bed.
Simon's having a night with the Bridgertons.
Well, at least we got some honesty finally.
You will neither have children, nor the happiness we could have together because you promised your father you would not.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Say it.
Oh, we're hitting on all cylinders.
Say it.
It cannot be undone.
It doesn't fucking matter anymore, dude.
Hatred for your father outweighs any affection that you might bear towards me.
Daffers is hitting everything.
Get your shit together.
That's really what I was about to say in the middle of it.
You will know then which vow you have broken and how we are to spend the rest of our lives perfectly happy apart.
Or how about happy together because you say fuck dad and live your own life, dude.
Have a
The
family.
The best revenge is showing how better of a father that you are.
Yep.
For it is often the highest risk that carries the greatest reward.
Little hangover
How is
medicine
she not
there?
Lady Dub?
Wager wrongly, and you might find yourself
Well.
left with nothing but regret.
It's got a stamp and a seal.
It's right over there.
Ensure it is delivered to this address.
Of course, one can never know for sure whether
Is he gonna do it?
biggest gamblers have yet to truly show their hand. In fact, this author can think of no other event.
Is that her actual hair?
No other event.
At least she did not say anything odious.
It is far worse.
The news is drying up.
Ugh, fucking hell, bruh.
The Duke and Duchess of Hastings have yet to entertain callers together.
Oh, just
Our newlyweds are no doubt still secluded in nuptial bliss. If their diligent efforts are rewarded with a new arrival within the year.
Oh, nada.
In the past,
Are we late?
though perhaps a tradesperson, someone who visited your household regularly might have seen or overheard something.
The gardener?
I must tell the queen of our new theory.
She doesn't want theories though.
Yeah.
Then tell her at tonight's concert.
Once we unmask Whistledown.
Yes, the Featherington honour will be restored. I must return home. And Elle, thank you.
Good to see that they're back
Yeah.
on the same wavelength here.
Oh, once we reveal Whistledown.
If he is a man of honour.
You wrote to the general?
Yes.
And did the Duke sign his name as well?
About that.
He will pay attention to the words of a duchess.
Are you so unworldly? I have already accepted the fact. I thank you for your efforts.
She's giving up on George
We
like
might
that?
as well call her John Cena.
Just quitting.
Missing the concert. Not exactly in the mood for music and finery this evening. I want to apologize.
I'm gonna be a good brother now.
I'm sorry. You merely wish to protect me, foolish impulses? Oh, so you admit it now, you were acting a fool. As apologies go, this is certainly
Right on
not...
him.
Hush, you.
You came into here, Tudor.
Yep.
You have the love of all your family and the honor of your actions. And how have these precepts served you?
I was just gonna say.
You look lovely. If you are not truly ready, I shall not ask you to play pretend.
Oh wow, what Daphne said
yeah.
to her got through.
We need not hasten your coming out before you feel prepared.
Good for Mom.
Yeah.
Mama.
That definitely struck a chord with
Mama.
Mama.
The Queen will be in attendance at tonight's concert, will she not? Then I am looking forward to it.
We should tell Mama about the motives that you truly have.
Right. Being a detective.
Oh, it's done deal.
Yep.
Done, Simon. The deal is done.
Bro, get your shit together.
Are you ready?
I was waiting for the old shoulder check, but
A
she's
fucking shoulder check.
she's too proper.
Yes.
Jeez, these two.
Just splitting off. Oh, maybe we'll see Prince Vigilante again.
See, there's a certain level of sideburn you can trust.
Bridgerton.
Was that John Moxley?
I'm in love with Lord Weatherby. You're married, and our marriage affords my wife her freedoms and protections. It is a happier union than most of the people in this room have, I assure you.
And they pan to her.
Yeah.
What about honor, romance? What would you know of either?
Ooh.
You have no idea what it is like to be in a room with someone you cannot live without. It takes courage to live outside the traditional expectations of society. You talk of doing the same. All talk.
All talk.
Just got served, Bridgerton.
Interesting.
She is not a member herself. She is a tradesperson.
Is that all? I'm no longer in need of your services.
Oh, shit.
I've hired a team of Bow Street runners to do a proper investigation.
Oh.
Want to silence her?
That's not what Elle wanted.
Still good, she must do.
Child, go.
Oh. Is the queen going to be like off with her head?
Oh, no. No. Oh, come on.
I would like to make a stop and pick up a friend. Please do not tell Mother.
Looks like that conversation kind of stuck a little bit.
Why are we at the Modiste?
This is my sister Louise, and we will be dropping her at home.
Well. She's totally awkward and he's just fine with it.
Well, given that conversation he just had.
Yeah.
How was your night, ma chérie?
Horrible and terribly boring. The entire ton were there, and I did not have a single worthwhile exchange.
You mean everyone except for the Featheringtons?
Oh.
So.
I did say it. Check the tapes.
I certainly never want to cross the woman. A word as good as gospel.
It's one of the Featheringtons? Or?
It's her.
It's leaning that way, but you never know. They could serve up a curveball.
Is it Ma Featherington? I don't know. I think
that's. I thought that
they're
might
saying
be a
tradesperson, and they say it's her. That's what I said. She would be there. Everybody talks while they're getting fittings, dude. Check the tape. I did say it. Oh.
Hey-oh.
Oh.
Look who's back in town.
Oh. Oh,
look at the hair on that guy.
Is this guy? What kind of fucking rat's nest waft does that guy got on top of his
Don't
head?
hate on that. It's way better than Tudors. What the hell is going on here? Dried.
I hope it's not what I think.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Well,
before.
I'm hoping that's not what you two are thinking.
Is he gonna turn the corner a little bit, or is he just acting?
Is she gonna puke? Or is it the moment?
Is she gonna throw up? Usually that's in the morning, but
Marina, are you still awake?
Bust down the door. Go in. Ah, shit.
Marina! Mama, make haste! Marina.
Maybe. She got to her just in time.
It looked like her arm moved for a minute.
Her arm was
there.
moving on Penn's arm. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. It was happening at that moment. Simon got lucky. Because the way she looked down.
Or unlucky, depending on how you look at it. Dude, come on.
Wow. Part of those eyes say I wanted to kind of.
I thought there was a glimmer.
I think those eyes were saying, damn it, I wanted her. Because he puts on that tough exterior. And he wants to believe what he says.
He does.
But she's the one for him.
Yeah, we might as well just pick up.
Pull him out.
We might as well just pick up right with that right away because.
Dude, I love how they did the ending here.
Simon's character is so complex because everything he's saying, I don't know if he's saying it to try to convince himself that he has to believe it, because I just don't think that. Look, I think that if Daffers ended up being pregnant and they had a child together, I think it would take him all of maybe a couple hours to be like, all right, well, I guess this dad thing is pretty cool. I think I'm good with it. And let's maybe try for some more down the road.
Well, how many times have everyone said in the heat of the moment, this and that, and then like you didn't really mean it, but you're just trying to strike a nerve or two to be an asshole.
The amount of apologies we saw in this episode from everybody was like, I lost track of how many we had. And if we can just like, and I'm so glad we had the moment, speaking of Simon and Daffers, since we got him here talking about him, they finally had the talk. And when she came in the room after, she maybe had a few drinks or whatever at the ladies' party, which by the way, looked light years more fun than what the guys were doing, having a couple of whiskey or beers and scotch, whatever, then they start fighting each other. But nonetheless, she comes home after that party and, she goes and she's helping him. Then she sits on his lap and then they start kissing. And I'm like, this is the last thing you guys need. Would you knock it off? Like I wanted to get a spray bottle or something and get in there and start spraying them, start talking to each other. And they finally did. They finally talked about it. And Daphne had the same reaction as I think we have kind of throughout the whole thing.
Season.
The whole time, like, really? You're going to let yourself be miserable all because of a vow you made to somebody who's not even here, didn't even care about you, and it's like, that's what it's all about. And I almost wonder, and look, maybe I'm being too hopeful and maybe reading too much into the actor who plays Simon with his face, but it's almost like I said, sometimes I feel like he's saying things and he has a look like, yeah, I know this is ridiculous and I can't believe I'm saying it either, but it's a vow that I made to myself, as Diamond Dave likes to say. So that is one thing where I'm like, look, he's gotta let this go.
I hope someone makes a meme of just Mason Quinn. I got that image now of like you spring.
Knock it off, you two.
Knock it off. I hope someone makes a meme of that because that's all that's running through my head right now.
Sure, now says you made the request. I'm sure it'll
I'm
happen.
hoping somebody does because that's just too funny.
I mean, that's
how can you get that image out of your head now? Like, I just want to take a spray bottle and knock it off. Or you go.
Well, look, we've been saying it the whole season. Like, just have a talk and look. Just.
Do you think he's having second thoughts? Do you think he believes that? Or that's just me reaching?
No, look, the guy. Look, the reality. Look, it's a fictional show, right? But the guy had a really fucked up childhood. He had a piece of shit dad, and it's hard. It's easy to sit on the sidelines and armchair quarterback this and be like, oh, you'll be happy in this and this, but you don't know what it's the whole walk a mile in somebody else's shoes, right? And, obviously, you saw the shit his dad said to him. I mean, just horribly fucking traumatic,
And we did bring it up before real quick that he might have that fear of becoming his dad. I know we talked about that before.
There's that, but he's got very strong feelings again. So nobody can sit and, you can sit and be like, well, dude, it'll be fine. And look, on the flip side of that, look, I think everybody, whether you plan a family or not, I think there's always a sense of nerves that are going to be there when you're expecting, especially your first child. I was, we were as happy as we could be, as prepared as we could be. I was scared as shit, like, holy fuck. Like, my whole life's about everything changes. Everything fucking changes, right? In the minute your child is born, you're like, holy fuck, like this is the greatest thing I've ever done, hands down.
Basically, when the trip goes to the hospital, that's when you're like,
it's the best thing that can happen to you. And like I said, every fuck up you've had in your life, every shitty decision you've made, like everything, when you see your child being born, it's like
magic.
Wow, it really is. And I know this is a fictional story, but you take your own experiences and you try to share it. Obviously, it's a little overly dramatic, knowing this is a TV show and you're sharing personal experiences, but it is. And look, and so you just want, we want to be happy for this fictional character. But I'm so glad they had that conversation. And she said, I mean, if you go back and check the tape, I guarantee you could go line for line with us saying like almost the exact words
she said
that she was saying. And she's like, so you're choosing your vows to your father who's no longer here over the vows to your wife. And you're choosing this over that. And it's like, and I think he's a sensible guy. He's got to think about that, And look, he loves her. We know they love each other. They had that big scene, where they came out and told each other how much they love each other. And it's like, okay, well, if that's there, then like, look, and everything else, look, you have the foundation, everything else can grow off of that. And I think he very much is thinking like, what direction do I want my life to go here? Because, and when at the end, when she looked down there, I was like, okay, I know it's nighttime and there's morning sickness, but I'm like, and I was like, wait, okay, is
one of two ways.
Yeah, and then you like, okay, well, she's looking down, so you realize that she's not late. Obviously she was looking in her bed, but that was a really difficult thing because you saw her crying by her mom, and she's like, okay, well, now that was like my one chance, although I'm hoping in the final episode he changes his mind.
One chance. These two can't keep their hands off one another.
Right, exactly. But I want to talk about our seamstress in the because look.
Well, before we go there, let's not forget to tag on to what you were talking about, the stubbornness of a human being that can run deep, and sometimes that the self-sabotaging of one person because of their stubbornness. We're kind of seeing that on display here. Just back in the day, don't get me wrong, today's stubbornness. I mean, I'm stubborn. I think you two would probably admit to some stubbornness. I'm sure some folks out there would admit to some level of stubbornness, but stubbornness can really ruin a person just based on, we'll say this in this case, a vow to self.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of things to dig your heels in on, and sometimes you might want to just consider.
That's in one of them,
And I want to stress that I understand his thought process, but he's gone. So kind of like we discussed before, does it really matter now? Because he's not around to see it. Now, if Simon really believes in like spirits being around to see it, which he hasn't said yet, unless I'm forgetting something, he's not around.
Yep.
Like now, and Daffers was pretty much on the head. Like you rather us live in complete agony and unhappiness just because of that.
Yeah.
So at this point,
when you got the good times, they're right there waiting to be had.
Because what's going to stop them? In this show, I'm sure we could play hypotheticals all day, but what could stop them from their happiness besides what they're doing right here?
Yeah. I suppose we should, before we talk about the seamstress, the scene with Marina. So I had thought she was making, we'll just call it Plan B, is what I thought she was trying to mix up.
I didn't even think of that. I just thought it was.
I thought she was trying to opt out.
Delete.
Yeah. See, I thought
Delete
it was
herself.
I thought it was a Plan B. Like, hey,
oh God, I didn't even think of that.
And because we've seen in other TV shows, like, oh, mix this up. Oh, you're pregnant. Mix this up and fix it. So that's what I took it to be. So when she was passed out, I didn't think of a ending her own life type thing.
That's what I was thinking was happening.
Yeah,
she seemed like there was that glimmer of hope when Daphne said she was going to reach out to the general, and then of course Marina's like, hey, the general's not going to reply, which I don't know, maybe he will, maybe he won't, but that was a really powerful scene. But I mean, what a major thing happening there. And it looked like she was she moving a little?
She looked
there?
pale.
It looked like
moved a little.
her arm moved
her arm
when
moved
Penelope
up
got
on
there. Yeah.
Yeah. She was definitely moving, but it looked pretty. See, watch her hands. See her arms.
Yeah, she's grabbing her.
Yeah,
arm,
kind of
so.
grabbed her.
Yeah, she's definitely a little.
Yeah,
she looks. Yeah, not good.
Yeah.
Okay, so she grabbed her. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Again, I wasn't sure what she had mixed up there.
But coming into this episode, I had no idea that it would even go that direction, because you're kind of thinking like, hey, they found the letters. They realized that her letters were taken. George's letters were intercepted. And, Marina was saying, oh, he doesn't care. He's whatever. It's like, well, you don't even know that because you haven't truly heard from him.
Well, maybe
everything was fraudulent.
Maybe Miss Featherington will see how dire the situation is and finally just fucking own up to, hey, this is everything that had happened. I was doing what I thought was right, and blah, blah, fucking blah. Look, Ma Featherington is not an awesome person here. It's like everybody's trying to. I'm just, and then they all justify it. I was just trying to do what's best for.
Well, it's finger pointing.
Yeah.
Your fault.
Your fault. This.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your fault I did
exactly.
this.
It's crazy, but I hope hopefully she's okay. I know people have said to us that like each season is kind of like about like a different member of the Bridgerton family, and they're like not necessarily like all tied in together. So I don't know if we're gonna. I mean, this was a huge penultimate episode, and I'm wondering whether everything gets tied up in the next episode, and then season 2 is just a completely separate storyline, or if the focus is on a different member of the family, but they still continue these stories. So I'm super, super curious. But going back now, I'll go back to the seamstress thing. I don't know if it is the seamstress, because you got to think where people would talk. They would talk very openly when she's just doing whatever and not think about it. Everybody would gossip. She might get invited to certain events, but probably not the super high end ones or whatever.
Yeah, because that threw me off. Is she knew about like Daphne being in the garden and all that stuff. And I didn't think that I didn't think she'd be old enough to be Lady Weatherstone. She wouldn't be around that long.
Weatherdown.
Or Whistledown. Whistledown.
Weatherdown, right. Lady Whistledown. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I think she's necessarily Lady Whistledown, but I think she's definitely feeding information, so maybe she would know who she was. She's one of the little birds. Now, again, look, if you're talking about the reading of the voices, it is 100% the voice of the woman who hosted the party.
Lady D.
Lady D. It is 100% her voice. Now, whether she's the one narrating it or whatever.
Maybe it's somebody just throwing their voice trying to sound like
could be that.
I still think it's misdirection.
But
I feel like they got a voiceover doing
look,
that.
it could be her, because everybody would gossip in front of her. She would know. That's the thing, is who would people talk in front of?
It'd be like hairdressers, dressmakers, barber shops.
You sit there and you have, because that's where you gossip, right? You sit there and talk. She would also, they had her, so it can be assumed that she was fitting dresses for Marina, for all the other stuff. And then Marina came in when they were talking about the wedding dresses, right? And they were talking about that. Now, she would know from fitting Marina, oh, you're maybe just a little bigger through the stomach, but maybe not bigger through the hips, maybe not bigger through, everywhere else. And so she might have been the first one to know that she was pregnant, because we were looking at Penn, like, oh, was Penn, did somebody else, the housekeepers knew she was pregnant, would any of them say anything? But she might know just from a fitting.
It's tricky though, because like we saw at the party when they came in, I mean, everybody was gossiping and talking when the Feathertons came in. Our favorite fainting woman, she was had some spicy words back and forth, and like everybody's talking, so it's like I would think the seamstress is involved somehow. Now, whether she's feeding information, I don't think she's Whistledown, because the impression I got is that the Whistledown dirt sheet has been around forever.
I got that same impression. She may be, for Lady Dub, she may be once in a while, hey, I got some juicy information. Can you get this to whomever? I feel like there's like potentially a few chains of command, we'll say, where you get it to one person. I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy, right? That kind of thing. And I think that's maybe what's happening here, because then it makes it harder for anyone to really pinpoint who Lady Dub is. But I'm really enjoying going on the journey with Elle right now, because in here, this conversation sparked something with her.
Yeah, it did.
They did a great job of showing back to it. So I'm with you guys. I'm like, what part in the Lady Dub coaching tree, we'll say, does she have part in? Because I don't think she's Lady Dub.
Well, it's interesting now that you have Elle wanting to keep her writing, when the Queen was like, no, we need these gossip sheets stopped. Yeah. Well, if she doesn't keep her writing going, then she can't bring
Lady F back.
Bring the honor back to that family's name. So, but look, who knows? Look, if George comes back and stuff like that, then maybe, I don't know, maybe all is forgiven and honor is restored, and George and Marina get married and everything's fine in the world, and who knows? But
Yeah, the other thing that I thought was real kind of heavy in this episode was, the talk of the marriages of convenience, and I liked that our artist had that conversation with our middle Bridgerton lad about what he truly feels, what he goes through with seeing somebody that he loves, but they can't even look at each other, and so that was like a real surprising conversation that I didn't think we were going to have, but now I guess in hindsight, it is the penultimate episode. And next season might completely move away from that. I mean, who knows? So I think it fit in pretty good at the party. Yeah, you folks know. We don't know.
Yeah,
but I thought it fit in pretty good, and I liked the delivery of it. And it was somebody who understood the situation that they were in and knew what they had to do to work, I guess, within those parameters, if that makes sense.
Well, it was a very heavy conversation, right? Because he's, look, you have a lot of marriages that are arranged and maybe people aren't happy and they're, hooking up with who knows, but because his love interest is another guy, it's like it creates a whole different layer. And he's like, I can't even, we have to completely hide it. Obviously during this time frame, in this society, it's not something that would have been accepted. So it's just, it was a very open and a really just honest conversation about being with people that you really love. And it kind of, I don't know, it worked well with the themes that we've seen throughout this entire series and that we see in a lot of shows and movies that talk about arranged marriages and fixed marriages and how quick some of these courtships are. And it's like, oh, well, you're out there, taking reservations off somebody's wrist for dances and get married with, without really knowing somebody, and everybody just expects you to be happy and do this. Well, meanwhile, he's in love with somebody and they make each other very happy, but they have to hide it.
Yeah, because we had like the marriage with the general and his wife, that kind of story about how their wedding or how their marriage was, where it's like, yeah, he's
gone.
I guess I'm
But I got
married
the
to this
benefits.
guy who's never around. And it's like all the different relationships that we saw in this episode in particular, everything with Daphne and Simon, of course. It was really interesting getting that take from him.
The general one I think was a little different. He's a general, right?
Well,
so it's a little,
yeah.
that one is a little different. And it's interesting that they put that in there because like, no, he's gone all the time and the kids don't really know their dad. I think that's a little bit different because he's obviously doing military service versus just a husband and a wife where they just don't seem to really care about each other.
Yeah,
and
they lead
marriage
their
is out of
separate
convenience
lives.
and they lead their separate lives. I mean, we even, obviously I don't know customs from this time frame in this part of the world, but Daphne was talking about, hey, it's customary after the honeymoon phase for people to sleep in separate bedrooms. And even if you go back and look at, a lot of films from, pre-70s, 60s,
black and white TV shows.
Married couples would have, separate
Yeah, it was
twin beds.
Dick Van Dyke Show. Didn't they have separate beds on that one?
I'm not
Or
really
was that
sure. I
another
remember
one from that era?
a Christmas Story. Mom and Dad had separate beds
Yeah.
in their
But-
in their bedroom. But so, look, the marriages were definitely different back then, and that scene was really powerful with him talking about somebody that he's in love with.
Yeah, that so far the storyline has been, I feel like a smooth sailing, so to speak. Like nothing's feeling forced or letting it breathe, and still getting something in each episode. But yeah, we're at the tail end of the season now.
Right.
So now we're going to give you like all the motives with the character and whys of the character. So glad they're fitting that in. And now Bridgerton, picking up the seamstress, that conversation resonated with him. So now that's why he's doing what he's doing. So now I'm wondering how, because that escalated with Elle's memory, like that little triangle that's going on in that carriage right now. I'm just like, how's that going to play out for the next episode? Because Bridgerton has no idea.
Yeah, he was sitting
Elle's
there
thinking.
looking in the carriage,
And he was
like
asking,
it's whatever.
are you okay, Elle? And then Elle's like, yeah. So real interesting there.
Well, it threw me off just a little bit because I thought they were leaning with him. I forget which Bridgerton's name it is already. Of course, Colin, and we just call Tudor. But with him, seeing the guys doing, kind of having their fun at the party and now having this conversation, I was wondering, okay, are they leaning into just a little bit that the middle Bridgerton brother is gay. Like, okay, like, is that where they're leaning at? And I kind of thought, you know, because he was like, oh, I want to introduce you to my friend. And now with him picking up the seamstress, it's like, okay, that's not it. They're just showing like he's just super cool with everything, which I think is cool. Like, oh, yeah, you guys can do what you want to do. I'm cool with it. I'm not going to say anything, you know, which I thought was cool. But like, again, I was like, okay, I didn't know which direction they were going with that. And again, I think the thing with the seamstress and a Bridgerton, they have to hide it because the same thing with his older brother, because
with Tudor and the singer,
their love interests are not of a higher standing.
Highborn.
They're not highborns, and it's like it's such like it's
Game of Thrones.
it's such bullshit, right? Like, and you like I get that's customs and that was tradition back then. So the more we watch period pieces, the less judgy I try to be. But the notion of marrying for convenience or marrying for status, it feels so shitty. You know, it's just like love who you want to love and try to be happy, because God knows that's fucking hard enough in this life, you know. And he was like, fuck it, we're going to the seamstress. I'm picking her up, you know.
Can't I have friends?
And then of course we saw Tudor at the theater and his girls with the new guy, and they're holding hands in public. So he's not trying to hide her. And I look and there's that was a big moment, because there's, you know, situations like that where, oh, we can't be seen in public, we can't be doing this, we can't be doing that, but you're really in love with the person. They're like, well, fuck you, I'm moving on. And then, you know, she finds somebody else who's going to be proud to be with her, hold her hand in public, not have to hide anything. And it's like, part of you's like, I'm like, hey, you fucked up.
You had your chance.
You had your chance. She moved on to find happiness, you know. And
let's not forget the plan that just completely backfired because duel.
His
plan was probably never going to work.
Gosh.
Yeah, I mean, she even thinks, I got this big duel coming up. Okay, cool story. Sure you do. I might not make it past tomorrow. Like, nice fucking
the
story.
plan that he laid out.
Nice
and then
story, Tudor.
Everything just backfired.
Yeah.
Before we jet here, I want to talk about the fight with Lord F. And so I know I was kind of kidding. I mean, I kind of was, it kind of wasn't, but he can't fight forever.
No,
so what I mean by that is
you were making the same argument as Featherton.
Yeah. Now, cool, go out and fight, win, lose, do the honorable thing. But if Lord F here is correct in the money, where it's like, hey, this one fight will set us both up.
Yeah, because I think that's what that poster was showing our boxer here. I think he's like trying to kick off some kind of business or something. And I think that's what that poster was. And that's why he came there like, hey, you're going to try a business that might work. You taking a dive in this fight, that will work. That'll give you all the money you need.
Which, again, I'm not saying you should cheat to get ahead or anything like that. But in this case, in this scenario, if you can give yourself, we'll just say, almost generational wealth.
That's the way he made it look.
You know, thinking about the family, I just think about the family on that one. Now, of course, there's the other side where, nope, I'm just going to do what I do, and I don't want my honor for sale, like he was saying.
Yeah,
here.
but then the problem is, too, is that then our boxer friend, he's always going to be kind of in debt to Lord Featherington, whatever. I call him a different name every time, because he knows his secret that he took a dive. And then, you know, honor is a big deal in this show.
It is, but remember, he, Lord F, can't really speak on anything either, because he's still trying to keep quiet that they're flat broke. They're in the negative.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why he was saying it helps us both if this scenario works, where we can guarantee me, is it Will? Yeah, it will.
Yeah, but it just sucks because it's not a clean cut for either one of them. They're kind of...
That's the secret that they keep going to the grave.
Yeah.
So again, you got potentially, I'm going to follow through. I mean, you know the answer, but for this conversation's sake, let's just say Lord F's right. Hey, we got this purse money. It's going to be between you and I. And then after this, we both are set. We don't have to speak ever again. And we can just forget that this happened. Or the honorable thing. And I'm just thinking about, because we're in a scandalous TV show, right? I think Will should consider it, and then wherever he goes, he goes. But I think he was, because he was sitting on the bench there.
Yeah. But, then he's got to worry, too. Okay, what if Featherington decides to get greedy? What if he doesn't agree to pay up. I mean, yeah, he can go beat his ass, but
but
you know,
beat him down.
But then what? You know,
that's true.
It's always tricky when you're, you know, it's like in the Dark Knight, you're involving more and more people in the heist, and you start, we'll just get rid of this guy.
Yeah, but granted, now we haven't gotten the full fledged of like
his plan.
Feather's plan here.
Yeah, Featherington is in a lot of debt.
Yeah.
So if he makes a lot of money off this, is he going to go turn around and hand a whole bunch of it over?
Oh, of course not. No.
Well,
I
right
took
now
this dive for you. Oh, I'll get your money when I get it. I'll get your money. I'll get your money.
Yeah.
So that could be the other scenario too, right?
Yeah.
Where, hey, where's my money? Oh yeah, it's coming.
Yep.
Until Will says, hey, tells the whole community, I took a dive. This guy, he...
and then exploits him.
Because we already saw that Lord Featherington was in a bad spot at the last gambling thing.
And Will has a backer, the seamstress, because she flat out said, yeah, your services here no longer welcome.
Yeah.
Because you have zero money.
Your credit's no good here.
So at least Will has some backing.
Yeah.
Need be.
So being well,
if Lady
and he's
Dub got a hold of that news.
Well, and he's also very good friends with Simon the Duke. So that's got to count for something.
Yeah.
So I guess we will find out on the next one, the finale.
The finale of season 1.
Oh, what's going to happen?
Can't wait.
With our crew.
Can't wait.
Well, we'll find out. So for Diamond Dave Damone, that's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. This was Bad Medicine. That was Bridgerton. Meet us back here for the next one.
Ta-ta.
When Miss Mary Leopold secured a betrothal over a plate of sugared almonds in just 4.5 minutes.
So much for courtship.
Wow.
One can never know the truth of a marriage hiding behind closed doors.
Okay, good.
You know not the future that awaits, or indignity.
Yeah.
A true love match. As for which of these fates await the... Only two things will tell: time, and as always, this author.
Oh, gosh.
Might you both move a bit closer?
Just 1 inch. They move like an inch.
This guy's like, what do I got to work with?
Now that we know I'm not with child, you should depart London at the end of the season. And as to the matter of the Hastings ball, might I count on your attendance?
Seeing as I'm one of the hosts.
This time next week, our ruse will be well and truly over.
Perhaps His Grace might place his hand on the Duchess's shoulder, so that you both can look as happy as you surely must be.
Oh, you remember that you two love each other?
Tell him, Mason Quinn.
They just don't listen.
A very picture of devotion.
I love how he says that and they cut to this.
Yeah. It's like for a moment.
Yeah. Oh, man. Will love conquer in this episode.
Should you be off somewhere getting ready to attend your very first ball?
What other places might Madame Delacour frequent besides her shop?
Many places, Eloise.
You should be careful, Benedict.
I would have expected this from anyone but you. She's somehow less deserving of my attention because she's not whom polite society deems appropriate.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
What are you saying?
Say it.
You are right. Perhaps you should come prepare for us. It's just...
Perhaps you should.
Missed opportunity.
Francesca will be arriving home tomorrow.
How exciting! Perhaps you can tell us of time well spent far from London.
Certainly has been an eventful season, what with Daphne and the Duke and then Anthony and... Yes, well, never mind.
An eventful season.
It is the social season.
I am well. That tea has accomplished what I needed it to. I can finally go home.
So that means you are no longer...
With child.
Oh.
Cause quite a flutter.
That was not my intention, but I am sorry.
Well, you threw us for a loop.
About Colin. He is a good man with a good heart. You were very good to him. I am certain one day he will see it.
One day.
That is odd. Weren't expecting any callers today.
Oh! Is it him?
Oh.
Are you quite well?
Oh!
The letter get through? Is that George? Oh, could it be?
She looked like she saw a ghost, so...
The Duke is choosing to nurture some grudge against his father instead of allowing himself any kind of happiness. However, am I supposed to forgive that?
Thank you.
Are we supposed to move forward from there?
Well, Grace,
Oh, boy.
I do hope you're finding everything you need for Friday's ball. It will certainly be the event of the season.
You're not invited.
We'll have to hear about the wondrous festivities the next day, seeing how they did not receive an invitation.
Or perhaps we can make room. I certainly would have no problem extending my invitation.
That good heart of Daffers.
Oh, it is.
Such a good heart.
The carriage has arrived back at the house.
No.
Mr. Crane is there.
Crane.
Yeah,
Would
George.
That be Sir George Crane?
It's fucking George!
Oh. If he just would have got there a day earlier.
That man is not he you believe him to be, Lady Featherington. It is not George, but
Oh.
his brother.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
I have come bearing grim news today.
Shit.
My brother George died on the battlefield several weeks ago. And,
Marina.
Who?
He was writing to me, George. Sir Philip found this half-written letter amongst George's belongings after he,
Oh.
If it were not for your recent inquiries, Sir Philip never would have known I was here, and I never would have known George. He loved me.
This poor woman has just been through it.
All this time, he loved me.
At least Daffers was able to help her some way, though.
He had a perfectly reasonable explanation for not writing back to me, and I was wrong.
I mean, at least he got closure.
I don't know if that's closure, but at least she knows.
She is all in.
Miss Eloise, you should come back another day when the shop is open.
Oh, I had hoped you'd make an exception for me. I need a dress for my sister's ball.
An exception for me.
You already have a dress for your sister's ball.
I need another one.
I need another one.
Would make me look quite in fashion in the eyes of the Featheringtons, I rather think. Unfortunate young ladies. They are still quite stung from Lady Whistledown's recent expose. How I wish the author would write something.
Oh.
I have heard people say that men, such as my brother, if you will, can withstand rumour and gossip. But
I have no intention of compromising anyone.
because the Queen is enraged, so whoever Whistledown is should be careful.
I believe Whistledown is smart enough to take care of herself.
She certainly is.
There's no way it's her. She's way too young.
Lock the door.
Because we had that opening scene where they went back in time and Whistledown was writing then. Unless Whistledown's been different people.
Oh, the handing down of being Lady Whistledown? Somebody's retires. You got to keep the papers going.
Right.
Well, it's okay if we don't get resolution this episode.
Right.
but
I mean, that's...
I hope we get a few more little breadcrumbs to follow.
Yeah, I mean, that story's an interesting hook, but it's not my main focus.
Yeah. Right now, Daffers and Simon need to get their shit together.
Your Grace.
Your Grace.
Your Grace. Your Grace.
Simon, what did your father do to make you take that vow in the first place?
I am doing this for your own good.
I can decide for myself.
Better
what
off without me.
Oh. These two are just impossible.
Well, when you have a vow to yourself, Mason Quinn.
Look at that guy.
Oh,
Let's get rid of. You know what? You want to do some redecorating? Get rid of this motherfucker. Out.
I think
out of the house.
I think she's going to. She said she wanted to redecorate.
She did say it. She did say it. They held on that picture. Fucking burn it. Oh, they should have a bonfire. That's what they should do. Up and fucking smoke.
Now, what's Will gonna do
I
here?
was just going to say the big question is, what is Will going to do here?
Yep.
Well, dude, if Will... The thing is, Will isn't placing any wagers. Mr. Featherington was going to bet all his money on Will losing.
Yep.
So, Mr...
Win this fight, and perhaps we leave this city.
To continue living fight to fight.
Oh! Ah! He's thinking about it.
I cannot fight forever.
He's gonna do it.
Perhaps I lose. Perhaps that purse will be enough to keep us happy.
She's not having any part of it. Oh, dude, this motherfucker's going to be extra broke.
Oh. Well, I mean, she needs to consider what kind of quality of life he's gonna have.
I want to place a sizable wager on this match.
It's happening.
Yeah.
My money's on the beast.
That scar in his face.
Anyone who knows you must know your word is worthless.
You don't need to take my word. Instead,
a deed?
You can take the deed to my house.
Oh, boy.
Should I lose, it's yours.
The deed to his fucking house?
Now the stakes are really high.
Oh, wow.
This is all on Will. Oh, gave him a look.
Oh,
this is getting awesome.
Shit.
Figured you'd have been here an hour ago. It's not as if you needed me here to wish you luck. As a celebrity.
There's a Willy Wonka over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, take your seats. The match is about to begin.
Oh, Simon? Simon, stay out of this right now.
Just let Will do his thing.
I beg your pardon, my lady, but it seems my business here is not quite finished.
Oh, more.
I would very much like to speak to Miss Thompson. I have a question for her.
Oh, shit.
I would merely be doing my duty.
Oh.
Sir Philip inherited the Crane title. He has a perfectly adequate estate to support you and perhaps your distant cousins.
I do not know this man. I do not love this man. I cannot marry this man.
Fair.
George cared for you very much, Miss Thompson, and that will never change. But he would have wanted you to be looked after.
And who better than his brother?
Allow me to realize my late brother's wishes.
Interesting.
But I believe you should now take your leave.
I wish you all the best, Miss Thompson.
Don't blame her. I mean, I get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
But
she wants to marry for love. Look at them. Oh, what about one of us?
I should have pulled the old...
Practically tripping over their tongues.
I am no longer with child, Lady Featherington, so it is neither necessary for me to participate in any more unwanted arrangements or disingenuous schemes.
Are we 100% sure?
That's the thing.
I'm really not trying to sound ignorant on that, but...
Oh. Well, they threw us for a loop, and now we got Daffers doing some detective work here.
All the letters. Holy fuck.
Dude, Daffers is going to crush Lady F.
No, wait, no, these are the letters.
No, the letters from
Duke to his dad.
Yeah, Duke and Dad.
Oh.
They're at Duke's house.
Why was I thinking...
She's going to learn that Dad fucking didn't want him and all the letters he wrote that Dad never opened.
Yeah, she's going to be heartbroken over that.
She's getting some insight to what he
Now
had.
we'll have some understanding.
Yeah. Fucking guy.
Had I not cut it a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
Look at
boy.
these two.
The tension in that room. Oh, how about the side room over there?
Tudor, easy on those eyes.
Ah.
Well, I mean, it was...
How many problems do we have on this show because people can't control themselves?
We want scandal.
Look at this fucking guy. Captain Practical over here.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean...
Sometimes passion just takes over, man. You know?
Well, sometimes you just got to get it on behind the ring at a boxing match, dude.
Where's my spray bottle? Easy, Will. You're going to crush this guy.
Accidentally going to fuck him up, isn't
He is. He's going to pull a Brad Pitt and snatch. Oh, like that could have been it.
Oh.
Oh, he's going to sell the shoulder.
Yep.
Like he threw it out.
Here we go. There you go, Will. Just go down.
Well, acting like he popped his shoulder, that was a nice touch.
What?
Now he's got to get him to pay up.
Get up, you son of a bitch.
Not everybody's a duke, Simon. Sometimes that's what you got to do. Play the game.
Well, that son of a bitch better pay up. Lord F.
Lady Danbury.
She's going to know all the background, too.
Yeah, she lived somewhere.
Yeah, she was there, yeah.
That Simon had trouble speaking as a child.
What could you have done?
What kind of father?
One that not only expected, but demanded perfection in his son. When that was not achieved, I shall leave it to you to imagine.
Burn the painting. Fucking bonfire.
You helped him.
I merely showed him what he was capable of all along. If he needed some encouragement, push from time to time, that was something I was happy to provide.
He needs a push right now.
Day. The Duke's triumph was his and his alone. It had to be.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, is he going to piece it together now?
Oh, yeah, Simon's. He saw him go down. He's like, you're tougher than that.
If you needed another investor or more money, well, you could have come to me.
Oh, he knew.
I do not need your charity. What happened to your honor? My honor. Whatever could be more honorable besides taking care of one's family?
There you go.
Is that what you hope to tell Alice? You should stop worrying about my marriage and instead put your mind to your own.
Yeah!
Because I'll be willing to wager your wife says differently. Watch yourself.
Keep my wife's name out of your mouth.
So take it somewhere else and finally do something about it.
Everybody needs a friend like Will.
You put in your place now, Simon, and shoulder check. That's right.
Oh, that was his bad shoulder.
Wow. I'm sure it healed real quick.
Oh, we got paid.
How did you get it?
I had an inside tip, and this is only half the winnings.
Well, where's the other half?
I used it to pay off my man.
All right, there we go. It all works out for everybody.
The young lady shall have new dresses after all.
This has got to blow back somehow on him. No way it was that easy.
Well, we shall see.
Well, the good news is they're not the main focus, so we got that going for us.
And Will got paid.
I thought you enjoyed breakfast in the morning room.
I can go if you would like.
No, you've already begun.
I love the servants just standing there.
In the morning room. Imagine having a house. So we're going to be the morning room.
Simon, dude, you're killing me here. You do need to talk.
I'm going to Bridgerton House this morning. It seems my entire family is gathering. Would you care to join me? I must admit, my brothers will think it odd if you do not.
No pressure or anything.
Yes, I shall join you.
Oh, she's got a plan.
Daffers always has a plan.
Just let it breathe a little.
Francesca. Oh, it's so wonderful to see you. I thought 4 brothers enough, but returning to 5 is quite nice. Simon, when will I be able to visit Cliveden?
I do not share my
You will not do what you did the other morning ever again. Do you understand, Eloise?
I was wrong about her, brother. She's wonderful. You have nothing to worry about.
I was not worried about anything.
Not worried about what?
Uh-oh.
Anthony.
I have friendship with Genevieve Delacroix.
Seems both the Bridgerton boys are in a good mood.
You deserve contentment. We all do. If the lady contributes to that, then I'm happy for you.
Yeah, you should be. Two-door.
How was the boxing match?
And let the catch and toast go round.
Oh, see, look how happy he is.
And let the catch and toast go round.
Oh, here we go.
I finally found her. She is Madame Delacroix, and she is going to print something in your family's favor, Pen. She told me so. Well,
I don't believe it.
both aspire to be just like her.
The status of my family, however, is an entirely different story, which will not be changing in the foreseeable future.
Well, Dad got paid.
And let the catch, and let the catch.
Sing along, one of you guys.
Oh, Colin's got some pipes. I couldn't possibly compete.
How many horses do you have? Might I have an extra one?
Would a pony do?
Your Grace.
Them.
Do not encourage her, Your Grace.
Oh, look at that. He's with kids, enjoying.
Oh, astonishing, Madame Delacroix.
Because you were able to pay in advance this time.
I don't work for brokies.
Perhaps Mr. Finch might even reconsider his proposal now that you have your dowry again.
Or did I lose it somewhere the first time?
Oh.
She gonna feel that baby kick?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep. There's our confirmation.
Yep.
What is it?
I believe I need a doctor.
Or is the tea doing its thing and never mind.
Oh, shit. Yeah, maybe you're... Oh, no.
Yeah, the tea's maybe it's doing its thing and... So those are what the roofs look like.
Yeah, I guess.
You always wonder.
Mm.
I know.
And we are going out with a bang.
Oh, this ball is going to be something.
For while those who have been successful in the year's marriage market...
There it is.
So does that mean...
You truly believed a tea would rectify the situation, madam? As
Oh.
if that ever works.
There you go. There's our answer.
Tea did not work.
I'd
Whoa, look at this.
Well, I would take all that.
Now I'm just waiting for the packets where he can describe how NASCAR works.
The dude with the gray hair got 86 right quick.
But where's this going to go eventually? It's the same problem she had before.
Tonight.
She's got a performance.
Sienna, I am a Viscount. My sister is now a Duchess.
I can do whatever the fuck I want.
There's no one that would dare say a thing.
No, not to you.
Yeah, to her.
This is preposterous.
She's still in a relationship.
Fantastical.
No, he's gone, dude. That was just
in public.
Technically.
Nice. Nobody cares about that guy.
Come with me.
Come with me.
Where's my bonfire?
Coming out of their separate entrances.
We should discuss the order of events this evening.
Naturally.
Naturally.
3 dances, would you say?
2 dances at most.
Look at how much fun you're having.
Don't. Come.
Gregory and Hyacinth, they adore you.
Children always have done. It still does not mean I want any of my own.
I'll just keep reinforcing it for you, Daffers.
I like to give them Mountain Dew and Snickers and then leave.
Guests are arriving.
I think if you give him time.
Yeah, he'll come around.
There it is.
One last dance it is.
No, I'm giving him, there's 20 minutes left.
He better get
There's
it
at
together.
least 25 or so. I'm giving him 20. Then I'm
think
bailing.
he's gonna have a big aha
What, are you
moment?
gonna fucking leave, dude?
No, I'm not physically bailing, but I'm not supporting the relationship if they don't in 20 minutes.
If they keep teasing
You're
us?
putting the fucking time on this?
Yeah.
What's it?
I'm kind of over it, to be honest. It's like
That's just the back and forth is getting to you.
he keeps reinforcing it of I'm not giving you a child. All right, then leave.
He's just trying to
Be
stick
done.
by his guns a little.
Fine,
you know,
keep his
just
vow.
Gotta...
Do whatever, Simon, but Daffers deserves better at this point. So either man up and move on from the vow, or keep your vow and leave her alone.
Oh, look at the necklace the wifey got. You see the diamond
you
in that
see
thing?
that?
Yeah.
Good for you, Will.
Will got greased.
No shame in helping out your
family. That's right, family.
Family.
Just talking shit. Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer. I can't believe they threw that line in. Perhaps you would like to be a picture.
Anything but the inability to breathe in this corset.
Watch take a picture. It'll last longer.
If you wish to go up to the library for the rest of the evening, I shall not say a word.
I suppose I should thank you for being so perfect, so I do not have to be.
Well,
look at that. Hell of a line.
We've come a long way. Oh, look at the Featheringtons just rolling in like they won the lottery.
Well. Hey, all right. He's got his fucking Kleenex and everything.
We hear your husband secured himself a win. Where is he? Still out celebrating?
One circumstance that is most likely not changed, I imagine.
Is he gambling again?
Better be careful. Oh, no.
Oh, shit. Oh,
He's going to
shit.
lose it all.
Only the best for you, my
Oh, come on.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Featherington, join us.
Oh. Poison?
Well, if he goes, then he goes, right?
I mean,
as long as Will doesn't get touched.
Yeah, it's a dangerous game he was playing.
Yeah.
Well, does Will have all the money, or was he just promised the
No,
money?
he said he gave him half.
Yeah, he said he gave him half.
Oh, well. Did he deliver?
Well, you saw that diamond, right?
Yeah.
Enjoying your evening?
What?
I know you were only trying to prevent me from heartache with Miss Thompson, and
I owe you.
You merely believed yourself in love. One should never apologize for that.
You could have that advice for the rest of your life.
Colin, I wish to tell you something.
I have something I wish to tell you as well, Ben.
What's
I'm leaving. First thing tomorrow morning, I begin my tour. It was actually you who inspired me. You kept reminding me how much I longed for travel.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah.
What was it you wished to say?
I don't remember. Good luck on your tour.
How much heartbreak are we going to throw at Penelope?
Well, honestly, I know she's doing the right, what she thinks right by not saying anything.
She's here. And is everything all right?
Entirely all right. Queen.
Oh.
Penn still should have done it. Look at that.
I require an audience.
Oh, well, in that case, no.
How dare you?
I wish to thank her for the opportunity to investigate Whistledown on her behalf.
What if he's Lady Whistledown?
We shall unmask her this very night.
Of course.
Oh, is this going to happen?
Her Majesty is lucky to have you. A man of such talent.
We worked out that Whistledown delivers her missives to a printer's press in Lombard Street. It is how she operates. She will be seized there tonight.
Seized?
I need you.
You got to run off and warn her.
Yeah, she knows.
You must see to Genevieve. Ensure she stays home tonight.
Now.
It's probably too late.
Remember she can't breathe in that corset?
I need you to take me somewhere straight away.
Miss Eloise.
I have pin money. A great deal of it.
I was afraid something was going to happen the way she was breathing coming out of the dance there.
No, it's just the old make our character be urgent. Gotta sell the...
Oh, look at Tudor. Flowers and everything. Oh, you think we're going to get a milady?
She's not going to answer.
Or she's going to answer looking stuck.
Oh!
Oh, shit.
A moment, my love, and I shall return upstairs.
Oh, he looks pissed.
Oh, look who she picked, Tudor. By the way, I like Tudor. It's just fun to pick on him.
Anthony.
What the fuck just happened?
I thought about coming with you tonight.
Then remembered all the times you played me.
Dancing the entire night away. But my imagination was the furthest I could allow myself to go.
Sienna, what are you doing?
Oh, his face.
I am doing the very thing I have always done. I am looking out for myself. I am ensuring my own future.
Anthony can't be trusted.
I know that there is no one else who ever will.
I tried.
Tried wasn't good enough, Tudor.
You must know. I tried.
What I know is that you are lost.
Just clinging
and I
onto
cannot
her.
allow you to set me adrift as well.
Ouch, but fair.
Yeah.
You need to let me go.
I know I've been unfair.
Let me go.
I think she means it, Anthony.
Yeah, it's over.
That gentleman upstairs, he sees me for who I am. He does not wish for me to change.
Well, you did sleep with Anthony, though. I mean, just saying.
You need to let me go.
You're right. I'm sorry, Sienna.
Oh, did not see that coming, folks.
Me neither. It was glorious, though.
She
Yeah,
took the nice guy for it. I mean, we should all be happy for her, I guess, right?
I mean, what did
I
she?
am.
Did she just have to give Tudor a test drive a couple more times to be sure?
Passion, Quinn. Sometimes
Yes.
it just happens.
That's what sold me. I thought it was for sure happening.
Really must get back to the party.
Not a moment. Lady Whistledown.
Uh-oh.
This is a trap.
What do you think you're doing?
I apologize. I thought you were someone else. Perhaps you might catch up with her.
Oh.
That was huge.
She's going to have to find a new printing press.
Oh, the queen's going to be pissed.
Yeah, she will be, but what if now this gets Elle in the good graces of Lady Dub? Right?
Oh, I'd rather be in the good graces of the queen.
Well, she'll be fine. She's got Daffers and Duke here.
Well, you're only giving them like 10 more minutes.
The clock's ticking. Then my support is done.
Presume plans to separate from her grace have not yet changed.
They have not. Neither, it appears, your ability to somehow hear every piece of gossip that transpires in this town.
And will you accept it?
Oh, really?
Cost you everything and leave you with nothing. You must not allow it to happen to you too.
Thank you.
Is it different for them, men, to know whether they are in love? We agreed to one dance tonight, a waltz.
One?
No, it was two.
I miss dancing with your father.
The two of you loved each other so very much. It is a rarity, I've come to realize.
That is not to say it was without its trials.
Yeah, it wasn't as easy as it looked.
Many difficulties indeed, but we overcame them.
I do not think
we chose to love each other.
Oh, they stuck it out.
It is a choice, dear. One that is never too late to make. I may never be able to see your father again. Wake every morning and touch the pillow he used to lay his head.
She did
Which
that.
we did in the beginning.
Yep.
I cannot tell you how much peace and comfort that brings to me.
I wish there was something for Mom.
There is nothing you cannot do.
Oh, way to go, Mom. All right, Simon, let's frickin' go. Come on. Oh, we're going to get rain. This is how it happened earlier. They were in the rain.
No, stay. Stay on the dance floor.
Yep. I mean, maybe get the picture out of there, but...
No, she's staying.
I believe this evening is complete. We shall thank our gracious host for such a splendid soiree.
Oh, look at her telling everybody to get the fuck on out.
Out at once.
Oh,
the queen loves it.
The queen
knows
loves it. About it.
I am so sorry.
For being an
Duke
ass.
cannot control the weather. It is better. I know why you made that vow to your father. I found the letters you wrote to him as a child.
I love how honest she is. Just lays it
forever.
It's not perfect. Does not make it any less worthy of love. He made you believe that you needed to be without fault in order to be loved, but he was wrong. Every scar, every flaw. I love you. You can choose to love me as much as I love you. It can only be up to you.
Make your goddamn move, Simon.
There have been halftime speeches, but that one is up there.
I know. She laid it all out. Simon!
Okay, the rest of us are running through brick walls for daffers, and you're just standing out here.
Let's be kind. You'll have plenty of opportunities to find your match this summer. I'm thinking a full renovation of our country houses in all...
Oh, it's getting seized?
Oh.
No, those
Oh, no, he's
cops.
Where's Miss Thompson?
done. He's done, isn't he?
Oh.
There is news.
What's the matter?
It is your husband, Rob, saying he is dead.
Oh.
Those street runners have questions.
Oh, fuck.
And what I do not know is how to be the man you need me to be.
You can work at it.
I do not know how to do this.
You do.
Daphne.
I know you do. You stay and we get through this together. If you do this, if we do this, then...
And nothing else will matter.
Nothing else, including vows.
Oh, they're back to their old tricks again.
I think we're going to get a target acquired again.
That's what I think is going to happen.
Target acquired. It is happening.
There's going to be
it is happening.
A little Duke or a little Daffers.
We're getting little Dukers and little Daffers. Little Dukers and little Daffers. That's what's happening.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. All
If
right.
there is to ever be a grander finish to a season,
A grander finish.
as many now leave the city behind,
Fainted, folks.
some endings seem more permanent.
Come on,
than
Colin.
others.
Even I'm not that blind.
What happened with Whistledown? Did you save Madame Delacroix?
Indeed. And now she will be able to put right what she botched this season.
Botched.
I can't believe they offed him.
I can't either.
Oh,
like, I thought maybe they would just rough him up or something.
How did you endure 22 years of marriage without love?
You find things to love, my dear.
Which she did in the end.
Big things too, like your babies, and eventually they add up to be enough. You're strong, Miss Thompson.
Yep. It's not about perfection.
Perhaps even more so than me. You will do well.
Finally. I mean, you've been on her case all season.
Oh, she's going with the brother.
That's surprising.
Wow.
Well,
I mean...
Well, that's why she asked about no love.
Yeah.
Well, and she realized she was still with child. So
Child and
Yep.
trying to support it the best way possible.
Oh, we located him, Mom. The man who will inherit the Feathermitton estate. Well,
More?
look,
who's going to inherit the estate? Who takes charge?
Uncertain, those new beginnings.
I shall write to you all from Greece.
I would fancy anything blue or white.
Do you not recall seeing you last night?
Yes, I was feeling rather unwell. My apologies, sister.
Yeah. My heart.
We have decided to stay in London a little longer. Take some time to enjoy ourselves. Just the two of us.
3 of us.
What are your plans, brother?
Nothing of note. Finding and promptly declaring my intentions to my new Viscountess, of course.
The Viscount is ready to find and declare his intentions. Did you hear that, Your Grace? And which young
Does it matter? I finally determined the difficulty, love itself. Removing it from all romantic relations shall make me all the better for it.
Give my regards to Madame Delacroix.
Well, your regards will have to wait now. Seems she's making a short trip back to France.
You're going to say goodbye to her?
I did last night, if you must know. We went to a party together.
See, it wasn't her.
Nope.
I knew it.
You were with Madame Delacroix last night.
What is it?
If you were with Madame Delacroix last night, then she is not, then...
Yep.
There you go, Al.
Still haven't solved it.
There is no ending in sight.
For this author.
My one worthy opponent indeed. Perhaps I will come forward one day. Though you must know, dear, be left entirely up to me.
What? Whoa! How is that possible? They teased that for like half a second 2 episodes ago, but I'm like, there's no way it can be her. She's way too young.
Total misdirection with the...
Oh! All right.
Push!
So we got quite an audience here.
Hey!
All right. We got victory here.
All right.
Look at that little guy.
I believe it must begin with the letter A. We do have family traditions, do we not?
We certainly do, Your Grace.
You folks did tell us about that. Bridgertons are in...
Yep, traditions. Oh, there's our B. It's on the collar.
Ha!
What a finale.
What an episode. In loving memory of Brian Nichols. What an episode, huh? But there was a lot to talk about, right? But let's talk about Penelope.
So much to talk about, yes.
We have to start there because...
We got to. Now, they had a moment in, I think it was, we're on episode 8. I think it was episode 6 where her and Eloise were talking and Eloise was saying something. And I don't want to say they hinted at it, but there was something weird going on with her and Penelope in that conversation. And I'm like, well, Penelope is always reading, but I'm like, she's way too young. And we even had it in this episode where, the Whistledown, her writing went all the way back to like 1800. And so how could it possibly be Penelope unless my theory of it gets passed down to those who are worthy of it to be the dirt sheet writer does it? That's all I can figure out because it doesn't make sense in any other way. Penelope's way too young. Like she could only be doing this for what? Maybe 3-4 years, given her age is maybe the longest she could be doing this. I mean, I know she's highly educated, but still, I mean, I
swear if this is another misdirection.
She's very young. It's she might be doing it now. She wasn't doing it always. That's
no. I think I think you're right. I think there has to be some kind of pass down. There's probably some kind of like John Wick code of ethics that's going on here. With the Lady Dub. That way the dirt sheets can continue. But there was no way I was thinking it was her. Maybe gave some information to somebody that got to Lady Dub. Was at that most I was thinking with Penelope because of whatever episode.
Yeah, like I said, I think it was episode 6, maybe. Maybe it was 5, maybe it was earlier. But yeah, that's what a loop they threw us for.
I love it. I love it, to be honest.
Yeah.
That was a great reveal.
I had zero clue. None.
Well, I mean, because how would you? Like I said, she's so young to be Lady Whistledown.
Yeah, boy, but look, she was part of everything, knew what everybody's
Mm-hmm.
business, Mom was always gossiping, she was at the Bridgerton's house a lot. They were always gossiping. She was at all the balls and everywhere.
Yeah, somebody on
knew
the
what
inside.
everything was doing. Now, we did kind of, we tried to narrow it down a little bit when the information about Marina being pregnant came out. But as they had said, like everybody in the house would have known, how fast do people gossip and how fast does that word travel? So, I mean, did it have to be somebody from inside the house? So I wouldn't have guessed it was her though. But I love the way they did the reveal and everything like that. The mask. Well, because at first they show her profile. I'm like, well, it's not
Lady D.
It's not Lady D. She's far too fair skinned for that. So, but I was like, well, who would it be? And then there is your reveal. So look, what a great season. And
is it possible there's multiple Lady Whistledowns?
It could be a team of people working together that maybe they they all kind of gather their information, they share it, and they write it as one thing. But now we got to find a different printing press, which is going to be complicated. We can't go to the same place, but that was a heck of a reveal. And again, from what everybody said, so there's another like additional thing is that we watch after this season or after
season 2 we got to watch Queen Charlotte.
Okay, Queen Charlotte after
season 2 before season 3.
We got notes.
We're on it.
But so I'm wondering, I know people have said, hey, each season kind of focuses on Bridgerton, but I would be sorely disappointed if the whole Lady Whistledown thing is done, but now if they reveal it's her, are we going to get a reveal that it was multiple people working together? Because look, you got to get information from all over the place, but I don't know. But it was a fun twist, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what my brain is trying to wrap around now. Like, okay, how do we go into season 2 now with Penelope? Like, I can only imagine your guys' wait time from season 1 to season 2, where we get to go into it relatively quick, right? So I'm just curious how we move forward now with her knowing what we know. And is it, I mean, one obvious thing is that we all know now, right? But the characters don't.
Right.
So at some point,
Eloise doesn't know.
Eloise really find out. But does Penelope actually come to her and tell her it's been me all along?
It was me all along.
Okay, so this is what I wonder. I wonder if Eloise wouldn't, because she likes to write, she likes to read. I wonder if Eloise wouldn't like to be in on
the club,
being part of the Lady Whistledown club.
Well, and the interesting thing with Penelope is that she was kind of a side character, but man, did she have to go through a lot this season. She had to go through, everything with Colin, and then the fight with Eloise, and all the stuff with her family kind of being...
Falling out with Marina?
Yeah, falling out with Marina, and then losing her dad on top of it, which, I mean, I don't want to say we glossed over that, but there was so much stuff going on, and the dad was, only in for a few scenes, in this season. So it's like kind of hard to get a connection to him, but you do feel bad for what the family's having to go through. And then Lady Featherington getting the note of who's going to take over the Featherington estate.
That was a nice cliffhanger on that. And
something poison.
Something
lidocaine.
I don't know.
Something.
Pull it up on the interwebs.
I don't even know what the fuck it says. Does it even say
lock?
Poison. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure.
Oh, it's definitely poison.
I'm sure if you pull it up on the interwebs, it'll say which kind of poison.
But what a twist that was. Because, I think the number of concerns that I at least had with Mr. Featherington and the gambling was, is he going to pay Will? Is he going to have to worry about, having loose ends or something like that? Is he just going to go gamble it away again instead of paying his debts? Like, I had all these concerns. I did not expect him to get taken out at all.
Yeah, laudanum poison.
Yeah. Yep, that right there.
Wonder why. Well, I guess the bookies are mad because they had to pay
It
out.
has
But he
morphine, opium. Okay. So yeah, they just let him go that way.
And I wondered, did the bookies take him out because they can't have somebody who's rigging the fights to mess with their business, despite them getting
that was like
greased out of it?
the mobsters of insurance. You fucked us.
Yeah, like
die.
stop trying to get into our world. You're trying to play in the big.
Well, he
the big
came to them
sandbox.
and wanted to place the big bet with them, knowing that he had the whole thing rigged. I'm
Yep.
just wondering what happened with Will and then with the family.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they took care of the problem. Will's done boxing. He's going off doing his thing. I don't really think they'd be going after him.
I would be shocked if we have the bookies coming after Will because he was the problem, Lord F.
Right.
So I really hope they don't go after Will because Will got his bag, which is deserved.
And now
Took
he's
care of his family.
He's done. He's retiring.
Yeah, and so I got to imagine it ended right there. Them putting the point that, hey.
Yeah, I'm guessing going into season 2, man, to just not even have the Featheringtons in season 2 would be wild. But it's like, okay, who's?
Oh no, we have that cliffhanger. So
Yeah,
we're definitely gonna
somebody.
Who's their whole estate?
I mean,
going to somebody else.
I would think it would go to Mr. Featherington's brothers or distant relative. or
Well, we
something.
don't know what happened with these bookies here. Like, that's the thing. Did they just take him out for his business, or did they say, "Hey, was he?"
Because remember, he gave him the deed to the house.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot about look, did they? Well, so the bottle of poison was right on the table, so it's not like they slipped him his drink. You wonder if they said something like, "Hey, you got two choices. You either drink this, and we can say whatever. If it's opium and all that, you're just gonna pass out and fall asleep, or we'll go after your family and this and this and this. Take the honorable way out." That's kind of what I'm putting together. The bookie said, "Here, drink this. Take the honorable way out." But the deed to the family, or the deed to the house, they had everybody gathered up like it was they were leaving.
Yeah.
So that didn't look like a, hey, we're all gathering up to say sorry about your husband's death. That was like, hey, we got our shit packed and we're leaving. But I don't know.
I mean,
when she got home from the ball.
Yeah, and everybody was lined up.
Oh no, that was because the miss right there, the lady right there, she said they had questions about Lord F, so they were going to start questioning.
Who did they say had? What did they say?
The cops that were
It
there.
was basically the cops.
The bow, whatever.
Yeah, so everyone had the news except Lady F.
Yeah.
So that's why they were all.
Yeah, I'm just hoping Will doesn't, but Will is so tight with the Duke that maybe he would find a way to work him out of his debts, and he already said that he kind of would.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, that was another twist in this series we didn't get in. To keep with the theme of twists, we had Marina's just roller coaster of emotions that she had in this episode. One moment, she's thinking she's pregnant, then she's thinking she's not, then she's thinking George is alive, then she sees George's brother, and it's just like the back and forth that she had. I mean, just a wreck for her in this episode.
Well, her arc was very unique because we got to be on the roller coaster, and you did too, the roller coaster ride with her. Like, I feel really bad for her overall. I mean, losing George, she was treated pretty poorly for the most part throughout this whole season. She tried to do the plan B, didn't work, and now she is going the way out, not the way she wanted, but she's taking the option to have her family taken care of.
Right. It seems
long
like
term.
All things considered, she's taking the most agreeable way, or
probably the best option on the table.
The best option
now. For now.
Yeah. Well, the one thing that I will say is that, what was the brother's name? Philip? Is that what it was? His name?
I think it was Philip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or was Philip the other? In any regard, the brother, and I know you can only judge off what's put in front of us. The brother seemed like at least like a decent human.
Very
being.
honorable.
He seemed very honorable. He showed up. Look, he's a handsome fella, and granted, she's not in love with him. I know it's not everything, but he's from a well-off family. He's a handsome dude.
He didn't force
he seemed
the issue.
Very presentable. When she said she didn't want to, he didn't say, oh, well, who's going to, he didn't pull that bullshit like, oh, well, who else is going to love you or this and that and that and this. He was just very respectful of her decisions. And, he was adamant that he wanted to do the right thing. And so, again, we know that Marina wants to marry for love. But I'm wondering if maybe they'll give this a chance and he turns out to be, a decent guy. Obviously a little bit of an interesting situation with the brother stepping in, but everything they painted the picture of with this guy painted him in the light to be a very good person.
And especially after she had that talk with Lady Featherington about like, how did you do it for 20 years?
Well, the one thing, part of me was thinking when he was delivering everything that he was saying to her, it came off like, hey, I just want to, it almost felt like I don't want us to be in love, even though that's probably what at the core was it. But the way he was kind of delivering some of it came off like, hey, I just want to make sure you and the baby are taken care of. Yeah. If this between us doesn't work, that's fine. But I just want to make sure you guys are taken care of. And marriage in this time was the way to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it was almost like he was taking care of his brother's wife, even though she wasn't the wife.
Right. And again, Dave, you bring up a really good point. During this time, you'd like to think moving forward, somebody in a similar situation today would just say, hey, somebody who is wealthy enough to do it would say, I'm going to look after you financially, make sure that you and the son are taken care of, or the child are taken care of. But in those days, marriage is what you did. So I'm still optimistic for Marina in her situation. But, and again, I know she wanted to marry for love, but I mean, look at some of the options Miss Featherington tried to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
all that trash.
Yeah, I mean, so all things considered, it's not the worst scenario. And they kind of showed at the end, the other Featherington girls like,
hey, what about us?
What about us? What about us?
He wanted you to be supported. Yeah. And that's, I just want to, my brother's wishes.
Yeah, marriage is just.
I mean, and they made a point of making him a younger guy, handsome, wealthy, like the opposite of what Miss Featherington was trying to set her up with. Again, not that makes a perfect partner, a very good partner, but it overcame some of the objections of like some of the other people that she tried setting him up with.
The other scene that I wanted to talk about, because I know Diamond Dave loved it, was when Anthony, old Tudor, got the revelation, is what I'm trying to say, at the door with who he thought was his love and thought it was going to work, showed up with the flowers, and then that actor who played her new love interest, God, did he absolutely crush it.
We'll go to the face. I just want to highlight again, I just like picking on Tudor. I know he means well most of the time. But again, now playing it from my logic, I'm not saying it's right, but from what I've seen, I don't blame her one bit, because
it's always hot and heavy, and then he purely physical.
Yeah, it's purely lust. Now, granted, I think he's always had more lately an eye. Maybe he started really falling in love with her, but he did. Obviously, she's been let down quite a few times by him, and that's what she's holding on to. And I do not blame her for thinking that way, especially when some new dude came in and like she was stating to him, he does not want me to change. All that stuff she said, right? Don't need to rehash it. She wants that. Yeah. She may love Tudor we'll say like 50%, right? Where Tudor loves her 100%. But sometimes some folks, her in this case, just do not forget the past. And the way she was talking about the future too, hey, don't blame her at all.
Well,
and Tudor will get, I'm sure Tudor is going to be fine. I'm sure he's going to be fine.
Yeah, well, just a quick bit I'll say, and then Oak, I'll obviously kick it over to you. It's like she has to be a little upset too, because it took Tudor's sister to marry a duke, and for all these things to happen, for him to finally want to take her out in public. And she's got to be like, oh, now I'm good enough to take out in public. Now that you're kind of a big shot, now you can do it. And that's, I think, plays into it as well.
Yeah, look, there's a couple of things happening with this situation. First off, sometimes men, people, toddlers, You're not upset about losing something until you see it with.
Look at that
Look
guy.
at this guy. You're not upset about losing something until you see.
Chest rug, Dave.
I'll say with people until you see them with somebody else. I would be lying if I said that this wasn't something I experienced in relationships in my younger years.
Came to the door with flowers?
No, but situations where you're dating somebody and you're like, I don't know if this is working, whatever.
And they're like, okay.
And then,
hey,
well, no, not even that. Like they make an effort, like, it's just not working, and then like you're out and you see him out with somebody else. You're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like I thought you said even when I broke up that this, and then it's that. Look, it's immaturity, it's human nature, but I'm not gonna sometimes facetiously on the channel say we've all been there. I'm certainly not gonna say we've all been there.
Well, he's had a lot of jealousy.
I'm sure there's people who have been in that situation where you find that a relationship isn't to your suiting, and so you end it and you break up with that person, and it's not until you see them with somebody else you're like, well, what the fuck, and then you want it back, and then you get back into that situation, a little bit of time goes by, you're like, maybe actually whatever, and you break up and you wash, rinse, and repeat. And look, you get about 2 tries there, and if it hasn't worked, then it's not gonna work. And so I think part of him was doing that. Did he love her? Yeah. Like, look, the situation in the time period obviously adds a different component that you can't really compare it apples to apples to modern.
That's a good point to bring up, because at whatever episode, I think it was the duel, that he mentioned something to her of like, my status, your status. I thought it was something in there. Maybe I'm misremembering that.
Yeah, it was like when they were at her place, right? She had just finished the play, and he came back, and he's like, "Oh, I can't. I have to keep you hidden." And,
so another thing is her being just herself. This person loves me for myself, And yes, maybe it's not as hot and heavy as Steamy. Maybe she doesn't have the wealth that Tudor has. But, this person just loves me for who I am and everything about me. I don't have to change. I don't have to be hidden. I don't have to be any of that. So there's that component. And look, I will say this, and I've talked about this in a handful of other films. And it's not something I harbor or whatever over, this many years later. But in my late teens and my early 20s, I dated somebody who was from a very, very wealthy family. And my family's very blue collar. I was going to a tech school. And I was not, her father didn't approve of me at all. Now, I will say with full transparency that along with being from a blue-collar family, I was also immature and had a lot of behavior that I'm not proud of for a 19 and 20-year-old. So I'm sure her parents had other reasons not to like me. But regardless of, whether my behavior would have been perfect or not, essentially my social standing, was not up to where her family was at, and it sucks, Now in hindsight, I can look back and say, well, and it did bother me for a number of years. In hindsight, I can look back and say, well, I should have never had anything against her because she still chose to be with me, even though her family didn't approve. So it's like I should have been more appreciative of her because of that. But at the time, there was this like, well, fuck you, Dad. Like if I'm not good enough for you. So there's something that's very, I know damaging is a strong word, but there's something that's very damaging about not being good enough for somebody just based on who you are or your standing.
Yeah, and I think
sad. It is. I will tell you, it is a shit feeling. And again, I'm not this many years later. This isn't on the girl I was dating at all, and I'm not even really on her family because that was just the dynamic. It's a shitty feeling. It is a really shitty.
Well, and that's
feeling.
what Sienna feels like. Does she have to wait around all the time for Anthony to come swooping in and save her and give her the lifestyle and the gowns and the dresses and the balls and all that stuff?
And the thing
or does she want to be herself?
And the thing that he said was like, now my sister's a duchess and this. Like, bro, you should have shut the fuck up and not said any of that. You could have thought that in your head, but that was not the right thing to say. In fact, that probably backfired more than anything you could have said. That backfired. If you really wanted to win her back, you come out and you say, you know what? I don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks at this point. I don't care. Now, in the back of his head, he could have been like, oh, this. You just say, I don't give a fuck. I want to be with you, and that's that. But even after all that, he's like, well, no, I'll do this and this. And that. Like, bro, that shit backfired on you bad. And, we give him a hard time, Damn and Dave, as you said. But look, I'm with you guys. I don't blame her 1%. Now,
he's not even marrying for love anymore.
Is he going to, look,
he's married for convenience. He's doing math.
Now, look, he might truly be in love, right? Now, on the flip side of this, which some of us may have experienced also, if he genuinely tried and he wanted to, and he made himself, in his eyes, vulnerable and went and got all this shut down. And she was like, nope, not you. There starts his villain's origin story.
Could be.
Not to say he was perfect to begin with, but like, all right, you know what? I finally made myself vulnerable. I put myself out there. I said, you know what? I'm going to tell everybody I don't care. You're the woman I love. And that didn't work. Fuck it. I'm going rogue, and I don't give a fuck.
Well, now he can go to the balls, and like I said, now he can marry for math. He can find the most high-standing young lady there, and maybe get himself a princess or something. For all we know,
he's got to battle Prince Vigilante for that. They didn't follow up with that.
No, we didn't see him.
He just left.
Yeah, he just left. I mean, that's all you need out of him.
To go hang out with Peacemaker.
But you jump, in the future. But again, with Tudor. It's going to be interesting to see how his character goes now because, like you said, he said that at the end to Daffers and Simon saying, I'm just going to basically marry for convenience and there's no romantic necessity for it anyways for me and blah, 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 whatever he said there, right? But first, some folks are probably going to get on me for the reaction laughing when he was pouring his heart here, or just his heart getting stomped on.
Well, I was laughing at her man with his delivery in the background when oh gosh, that's folks, a tough one.
When that door opened
and
that hair popped out, the hair popped out before you even saw the guy, which was fantastic.
We got like a half a chest rug.
Half the chest rug was out.
Shirt all open down to his navel.
Yeah, so I mean that whole thing was great because it was so unexpected because the way they teed it up. And Dave, I think you hit it right on the head. That he was better off probably not even saying that because then if he doesn't say that, now I'm curious to see if she follows through, or maybe it didn't even matter because after he left, she started feeling guilty on the inside, saying, wow, I have this. We just kind of have to go on what she said, right? We haven't seen shit from that guy. Yep. Where he's a good guy, treats me the way I need to be treated, lets me be who I need to be, I think there's no issues. So maybe there's a scenario where even if he doesn't say it.
Yeah, I mean, let's not forget that scene. Let's not forget that scene where they were at the theater and they're in public. They're holding hands and she's looking right up at him like, see, I found somebody to take me out in public.
Have you guys ever showed up somewhere to proclaim your love and another dude was there?
I've never.
I don't recall.
It's the fucking worst.
I think maybe in high school.
Oak's been through some shit, ladies and gentlemen.
I normally did my research ahead of time to make sure I was going to find myself in that situation.
Sometimes things
aren't mission focused.
Things aren't working out. You think they're over. You think I'm going to show up, hold the boombox, have some sort of romantic speech. And somebody else is there.
I will say this. I will say I was on a date with a girl. When we were driving back to her house, and all of a sudden, pulling up to the door, there's a rose taped onto the door, and I'm like, we just started dating. Nothing official. We just started dating. I'm like,
I didn't do that.
I'm like, I didn't do that.
At least she could dance her way. She could dance her way out of it. Be like, oh, it's from my. Well, what did she say?
She ran to the door, grabbed the. Folks, if you got the sense from me, but sometimes I'm a little too honest. So in the relationship though, I was like, well, hey, I was being very kind and saying, hey, if you got something else. I know if I'm not it, that's totally cool. Like I gave the most out of outs, much as possible.
Here it is.
Like I was actually burying myself. Like maybe you got a good guy on the hook, but I am curious if you are dating somebody else. She's like, well, no, it was a guy. I told him no more. It was that kind of thing, right? We ended up dating for a while, and it was disastrous. But when that happened right there, that kind of popped in my head, like, oh, I kind of been there a little bit, but either way, great stuff.
Yeah, and the last thing that I wanted to end on real quick, because I know we put it over while it was happening.
Slow down.
Yeah,
the last thing that we're going to end on.
Well, I just want to
say the main event.
Quick. Well,
the showstopper.
Well, no, not that. I was talking about Dapper's halftime speech to Simon. I mean, I was ready to run through a brick wall. Like, I would do anything for you after that speech. I mean, total motivation. Folks, if you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife who gives you a speech like that, I mean, my goodness, there's nothing you're not doing. That was incredible.
The actress really nailed it. I mean, every actor and actress in this series has been phenomenal, but Daphne's really nailed it. To your point on that, that speech was phenomenal. She laid it all out on the table, kept herself incredibly vulnerable.
I mean, Rocky would have won in the first round if he would have heard that.
Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain.
Oh, that's the
boy. Did I fuck that up?
Hey, you were close.
Weathering the storm. I was in the
framework.
I was in the.
You were in the ballpark, so to speak. You didn't hit the grand slam, but you got
anyhow, they had to dance. They
triple.
danced in the rain, and I tell you what, one of the best parts about that scene, and you're right, that is up there. There's been some great romantic, and usually we think about movies, right? Like it was a movie speech, but that was a great speech. But the part I really loved about this whole scene was when Lady D's like, everybody
get the fuck
hit
out.
the bricks.
And even the queen was like, that makes
and the
sense.
queen loved it. She's like, you know what? Let's go. And it was, for all the high society and all this and this and this that we've seen throughout this whole first season, for everybody to just be like, all right, let these two have their moment. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
And what a speech. That was like, Mason Quinn want to stand up and go.
Could you imagine?
And thanks to her finding those letters early on in the episode, that's why we got an amazing speech here.
Yeah.
Because she was laying it all out, taking a big swing and hoping that something landed and prepared. She felt prepared for it to work. Or for it to not work.
She's known, like the last two episodes, Daphne has known exactly what to say at every moment, and it's been perfect. Like even when she was talking to Eloise and talking to Marina and everything that was happening, like she has known exactly what to say to everybody. It's been perfect, and maybe that was done to show her growth as a duchess, and that's who she's going to be. But absolutely crushed it.
Yeah, well, the one line, I think we just went past it right here. What was it? The every flaw, every imperfection, wasn't there something about
it's
the
something
darkness?
about the dark ugly parts you hide or something like that.
What a line.
I mean,
what a line for any significant other to know right there. Even the parts that you believe are too dark and too shameful, that's what it was.
Yeah,
along with the other stuff, of course.
And
that line really stuck out to me because it's not often you get to hear, take entertainment, throw it out the window. I'm just saying in real life, how many times do you hear a significant other say that to you, or even in your early dating stages of whomever you may be with? How many times do you get to hear that?
Yeah.
For me, zero.
The thing that I really...
if I would have heard that, it would have been over.
The thing I really loved about the way they did this as well is, we've, of course, said 100 million times, if we just had some communications. And I don't think it would have hit as heavy if he sat down with her and said, look, I wrote all these letters to my dad. He never wrote back. Like, obviously, that would have shown a lot of vulnerability on his end to be able to sit and tell her that stuff. And I think she would have been appreciative of it. But the fact that he kind of hid that and she found the letters and she found them unopened.
Yeah, and she read them
and
all.
she was reading them. And she got to see him as a young boy, like what he was writing, because the explanation that he would have given her now would have been from his perspective, the adult version. I wrote him letters, he didn't get it. So you can tell somebody like this fucked me up really bad and it was really damaging. But as you're reading the letters, you're reading them from the perspective of him as a young child.
Words of a child.
The words of a child. And you start looking at it different, like how damaging that must have been to a child. So reading his words as a child versus having him sit down and having that talk and explaining things, I think hit so much different. And I think it hit her so much different because for everything we've seen, yes, mom didn't explain to her the birds and the bees, but everything that we've seen is that the Bridgertons household, look, she had parents that loved her. They grew up, I think we can all agree that it was privileged and a vastly different experience where your parents love you, you see love in the house, and you grow up with siblings who you can spend all this time with, and you realize, like, look, like, holy shit, like some people have it really, really bad. And, as to be a young boy and have your father be, it's one thing to have a father, maybe be absent or not spend that much time with you or maybe not show affection. It's the total opposite for them to just be like constantly disappointed in you or essentially disown
abusive,
you.
Yeah.
And I think she learned all that. And that was so cool for me that they had her read the letters as opposed to having him just come out.
It was a brilliant way to do it.
It was.
And then having so often it's me telling you what my childhood was. You don't get the eyes through a child.
It's like, it's like watching it on video.
Right.
Like, here, you can watch it versus me telling you.
And in the end, we had a baby boy come out of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is probably the first time that I think I've cheered, not just on this channel, but ever for like, any of us. Yay! He finished where he's supposed to finish. What an awkward moment. But I don't think God, have we ever cheered during a scene like that?
Not only this scene, right? But look at the other ones where we're like, he missed the target, stuff like that, right? He guided his missile somewhere else.
Or they were about to talk. They were about to have some communication, and then their hormones got the better of them, and then everything's out the door.
Well, the passion,
Yeah, the passion got to them.
We've all been there.
Yeah, let's just not talk.
When we've all been there where we should probably sit down and have a conversation. And then things happen, and then when
the endorphin rush really helps.
When it's done, it's either one of two things: you either have a really good conversation, or there's no conversation.
That's what we saw here.
Yeah, that's what we saw after the staircase there. But
not good.
Yeah, now we got baby Duke in the house, which is fantastic. I'm happy that this was the resolution, but it was great, right, for the whole season, for them to do what they did with the writing, for this moment to be everyone cheering like, hey, it worked. Good job, guys. You got a family. So I'm happy to see that I'm happy to see that this actually happened. And now moving forward, now I know you all told us that each season puts the spotlight on a different Bridgerton. Obviously, they're going to be around, but not as much as season 1.
Yeah.
So I am curious to see what kind of time jump we're going to get.
Yeah. Well, Colin's going off to Greece. So that probably won't be about him.
Are we actually not just going to get family time with these two where they show up to an event and that's the family time we see? Are we actually going to get into the home, see how Duke is doing, see how Daffers is doing with the baby?
I don't know. This might be it. This might be
something like that. So that's kind of where now my next steps are for like what are the oncoming seasons going to be? Because, I mean, this was a very big focal point, right? No, I don't want a kid. I'm not going to give a kid. I'm keeping my vow. It's not going to happen. Now, what are we going to be able to see what kind of dad and what kind of man he's going to be?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, to me, this kind of felt like a goodbye, but I guess we'll find out in season 2.
Maybe. I don't know.
Shall see.
Only one way to find out.
Let's get the scores.
We got to get the scores rolling. I think it's
ow. Got your knee there.
You got my knee. We shall have a duel.
You
got my knee.
Wow. I am so excited for season 2, folks. I mean, I don't even know why I'm writing this. So for me right now, it is a 5. I mean, this was fun.
Yeah, this was fun. 5 for
Love
me.
how cheesy it was.
Sorry not to jump all over you there. But yeah, 5 for me as well. Oak and I were talking the other day on the way home. I was like, there's just something about Bridgerton that just brings out the energy in us. I don't know what it is. So this is a 5 for me. Love the writing. So much fun. Great period piece. And looking forward to more.
Because it is the perfect mix of love, of levity, and scandal. And I love it. A 5 for me. Again, you know, we've seen for so long people be, oh, you got to watch Bridgerton. You see these Netflix lists where it's, you know, out of the top 10 Netflix of all time, like it's season 1 through 4 are all in the top 10. There's got to be something about it, right? And then you watch it and you're just like, yep, that makes sense. This was a banger. 5 all across the board.
And look, I'm sure folks could really nitpick if they really wanted to, but this was a lot of fun. At least the first season, I would definitely be recommending to anybody. You get so invested immediately into the characters, which was great, and then they take you on this gigantic ride with not just 1 or 2, it's all of them you get to go on a ride with. So that's a huge kudos to the writing team, and shout out to everyone behind the camera. We know all the actors. I say this all the time. Actors get all the kudos in the world, but shout out to everyone behind the camera too, because it takes a whole team to make this shit happen, and it's not easy.
Yeah, and I would say whoever you're recommending it to them, just maybe let them know it's a bit steamy. So be prepared. Be prepared for that, depending on who you're recommending it to. But yeah,
you're going to be cheering.
A lot of fun and really exceeded my expectations, which always makes my score.
The last thing I'm going to say, which made this so much fun, and it's an experience that I'm guessing not a lot of people had. How many? Raise your hand if you sat down and watched all the Bridgertons with just a couple of the guys. You know, like, I mean, that's the fun of this reaction channel. You know, there's a lot of films where, you know, we got together and go see Maverick, or got together and go see 1917, and you know, guys get together.
I have not seen it, by the way.
Guys get together and watch movies and stuff like that, or maybe hanging out watching some sports. But there's not a lot of situations outside a reaction channel like this where I think you'd get 3 kind of middle-aged guys just hanging out watching Bridgerton together, and it makes for such a fun experience. And that was 100% true for this first season. Can't wait for more.
Yeah, and again, if it wasn't for this channel, I think I've voiced it, but if there are some new folks around that just joined because they saw us doing this and gave us a chance, thank you, by the way. My willingness on my own time to give anything that's in a period-like piece is pretty much no-go. But with the channel, I've been gravitating more and more now, because some of this stuff that I would easily say, nope, not for me, now it's actually starting to be, I mean, we had Sense and Sensibility. So I can't wait for more now, because it's just, as long as there's a great love-like story around it, I think we'll be sitting pretty good for entertainment.
As soon as we're done with all the Bridgertons, we got to go back and watch the BBC series of Pride and Prejudice.
And a lot of folks do want that original.
At some point. So, folks, for Diamond Dave Damone, that's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. This is Bad Medicine. That was Bridgerton Season 1. Follow us into Season 2, because it's coming right here.